Hi everyone, I'm Rashmi Rajesh Maheshwari and I'm 10 years old. I am from Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. In this video, I'm going to give you an introduction to block coding. And for that, we are going to be using a website called Scratch. What is Scratch? It's a website where you can create new projects, check out others' projects, and explore the website to find out new ideas for a new project. So, we are going to get started with the explanation because as a beginner, you wouldn't know the meaning of the codes, and that's why I am here. We're going to create on this option called create. As a beginner, or as a beginner, most of you won't know what these mean, but an expert will. So, we are going to start explaining. So, the first block is motion. It is a blue colored block which help you in movement. To move 10 steps, to glide 1 second to a random position, and to if edge on bounce, and then if on edge then bounce. Take a look. If we click on this block, the scratch cat will move 10 steps. If we click on this block, it will glide to a random position. But if it's on edge, then it will bounce. See, I'm gonna make it over here and it'll bounce. Next up, we have the looks block. It is a purple color block, and in real life, it usually means how we look, our appearance, whether we were wearing nice clothes or not so cool clothes. But in Scratch, it also means something more. In looks, we can say something, we can think something, we can switch the costume, we can switch the backdrop, and we can change the effects of the character or the sprite. Like this, change color effect by 25. The scratch cat will change color. Also, I forgot to mention, we can also show and hide the scratch cat. Like, I'm gonna say hello and it's going to change color. Hello and it changed color. Take a look. Now, next up we have is the sound block. Sound block helps us in making sounds, creating sounds, or even adding your own sounds. Like the sound will already be recommended for a new sprite or character. For a ballerina, it might be funky music. For a cat, it might be a meow sound, like this. But if you don't want this, then you can always go to the sounds tab. Click on this, and here you have all the sounds you can ever imagine. But if you cannot find any of those, then click on this down arrow and click on record. You can create your own sound. You're going to save it and here, recording one. Now, whatever you said, if you cut, edited, or cropped it, then that will be played as the scratch cat. Now, we have an yellow color block, which is events. What is events? Events is the main part of the code, which helps us in starting the program. There are different types of events, like when green flag click, when this sprite click, or when backdrop switches to backdrop 1. There are many of them. When green flag click is the common events, like it's used everywhere. So when green flag clicks, this should happen. But when space key is pressed, when we press the space key, then something will happen. Or we can have this when this sprite click, then something will happen too. So out of all the blocks we've learned, I'm going to create a mini code. So when green flag click, say hello, and move, move 10 steps and say meow. Now take a look. It will say hello, move 10 steps, and then start sound meow. Now we're going on to the orange colored block called control, which we're going to do in the next video. So stay tuned.